Yeah, 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 yeah. This is a song not meant to take too long. Yeah. I know we've been through a lot and it's been pretty hard to keep a good attitude, to keep our right head on our shoulders. Yeah. Now I'm in a beach. Now I got sand in my hands. Pouring my heart out on this track. Doing handstands. Just kidding, I can't actually do a handstand. I don't have that kind of upper body strength. Yeah, yeah. But for you, I try it. I'd do anything for you. Maybe I could do a squat. I kinda have more lower body strength than upper body strength. I could probably do a squat. I wouldn't be surprised if I could squat a lot of weight. Yeah, yeah, don't wait. Don't wait. Now I'm in a city street and I'm seeing cars going by. Yeah, oh, I gotta catch a bus. Bye, bye.
Sports. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
It's sports.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome. Sports.
Sports week. It's another YAI, not to be confused with YIA live stream.
That it is.
We are back. It is I, Mr. Steven.
And it is me, Miss Nicole.
Now, we left off yesterday revealing a big truth in our sports week. Mm-hmm. And that truth was that we have some competition.
That we do.
Some unknowing competition that is making a comeback.
They've made a comeback. They're going to be our mortal enemies. Forever and for always. The heel to end all heels.
The Batty Bots.
Ciao bello.
We are here to take the championship from you.
We're here to destroy your planet.
Oh,
jeez, those guys.
my.
Those crazy guys.
How insulting.
That was honestly really insulting to me.
Wow. They said I couldn't paint.
They told me that my dog was stupid looking.
Wow.
And that is a line that...
And they don't even know what... They haven't even seen a
They
dog.
haven't. They don't even know.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm...
But hey, sportsmanship. The show must go on.
Sportsmanship. Pass it on.
And we also found out
What?
that yesterday Mr. Cornian was working for the Batty Bots.
But against his will. Against his will. He is not... No, Mr. Cornian still babyface. He still supports the troops.
Now, I won't say the word hostage.
But let's just say that Mr. Cornian is in dire need of our help.
Yes. So hopefully today we can bring him back on our team and
Yeah.
end this charade the Batty Bots have put in
Once
front of
and
us.
for all.
Well, let's jump into it. All right, we're jumping into it.
Yep.
So today we have a very special day lined up. Everyone knows that we have completed the uniform of the sports team yesterday.
They only wear shoes.
Shoes. But now, what? Miss Nicole, let me ask you this. You're a big sports head, right?
Yeah, man, I love football.
Name some of your favorite sports characters.
So I really like, there's this really funny guy. His name is John Football. Madden.
Oh, John.
Yeah, so he's great. He's a great one.
That's a good one.
I really like, Mr. Basketball himself.
yeah.
LeBron Basketball
Mr.
James.
Worldwide Basketball.
Mr. Worldwide, who looks like a basketball in the
Yeah.
head. And then also Michael B. Jordan.
Mm-hmm. From such classic hits such as...
Space Jam and Friday Night Lights.
Yep.
Which one is which? You never know. I'm a big fan of tennis.
Oh.
Sailor Scout Venus Williams.
Oh, yes.
A Sailor Venus Williams.
Now let me ask you, those are some of your favorite things. Do you own any, memorabilia of some of those favorite things?
Yeah, I have a lot of basketball jerseys. Got some different posters. I have an old vintage poster of Michael Jordan.
Now,
up in my
do you
bedroom.
have any? I understand that sports does this as well, but any cool collector trading cards?
Yeah, actually. So my older brothers, they used to collect old NBA cards. So I have all their old ones. So it's a bunch of great ones from the 80s and from the 90s.
Well, that is perfect because today we are creating our own memorabilia.
Basketball.
You can't have sports unless you have something to memorialize it.
Yep, sports memorial.
So we had to create something that will help all the fans remember their classic fun time watching John Madden.
Johnny Manziel Madden.
Johnny Manziel Madden. Or other classic hits such as...
Longhorns football.
or
what's his name? Not Grimace, but the one that's the hockey man.
Who's that motocross guy? Dave Mirra?
Dave Mirra? Is he motocross?
Did he do something that...
Tony Hawk!
Tony Hawk!
Yeah, we love Tony
Hawk. So I also own a Tony Hawk poster myself.
Whoa, right on.
So I think today we have to create our own memorabilia.
I think we do too.
So that means maybe some trading cards and a cool collector's poster that you would get at the sports event.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
At my sports concert.
Well, let's jump.
Sports recital.
The recital. Let's jump on into it.
Let's go.
All right, we are loading up Photoshop right now. We got Photoshop loading up. Trying to calculate the time here. We'll be fine. By 45, we have 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can always save the video for...
So I'm gonna do a brand new. I'm gonna start off with a trading card, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I understand that trading cards are approximately
The size of cards.
2 by 3.
That seems kind of big, but yeah, that'll work.
Create. I think it's like 2.5. Oh, it's
Nice,
perfect.
nice.
So we have here a trading
Trading
card
card.
size. And I also put some inspiration in the background.
Oh,
take a look at it.
Nice.
So these are some really cool cards
That they
from
are.
like the 80s,
From
and
the
the
70s.
the 60s.
Yeah, man.
So you have
Right
some
on.
classic hits such as the All-Star outfielder Aaron sets homer mark.
The Brewers, that's fun. They don't exist anymore.
You got Hank Aaron.
What were they, Milwaukee?
Now,
before?
I noticed about these cards,
noticed
they
that.
have a lot of, they're very colorful.
They are, yeah.
They're using a lot of block coloring techniques,
Definitely.
a lot of hard outlines, a lot of strong type. So I'm going to use some of that as my inspiration,
Cool.
creating a baseball
Right
card
on.
here.
Who's this card going to be for, though? Mr.
That's a
Steve?
great question. So actually, we were just commissioned from one of the other teams to help them out because a lot of the other teams
yeah,
don't have art
No,
departments.
no.
So we actually got. You choose
dog
one that you
combat?
want. Who do you want? You want to do Jason?
I want to do Cassandra. Or I want to do Jason.
All
Either
right,
one.
here, I'll do mine. So we have bringing him back,
Whoa.
Hot Dog
Danger
or
Zone.
Danger Zone X. The-
Professional jump rope champion.
Yes, professional. So in his while his off time, he delivers pizza.
Yep.
You know, very prestigious job.
Prestigious job.
He also likes
Inline skating.
he likes to be like the everyday man, and he
he
will also
does.
do jump rope.
Jump rope.
He is a professional e-sport jump roper.
roper. Oh, that's crazy. Is it like Cookie Clicker?
Yes, definitely. So
And his name is Lorem Ipsum.
so he goes by the nickname Danger Zone, and here I'm gonna help let the people at home kind of.
Do you want to fill in like a little color in the back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dancer.
Dancer, Tony Dancer. Danger.
So I'm gonna take your suggestion, and I'm gonna put a little background infill on the back. So we got a new
Cool.
layer here, and what I'm gonna do is kind of go for like.
Do you want to do color block or gradient?
I think I'm gonna go for a gradient.
Nice,
you know, I'm gonna
nice.
make it a little more contemporary while
Definitely,
still
definitely.
respecting the old.
Gotta respect your elders.
Definitely. So this one, I'm gonna go with kind of like a.
What color scheme are you thinking of here? Are you pulling from Danger Zone's own skin tones? Or are
a good
you
question.
gonna, you know...
I think I'm gonna pull the colors from his own team, the Questers. So here I'm gonna grab a background orange, kind of going
Whoa,
on.
nice.
All right, looking really nice.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm afraid because it says danger on it.
It does. We have not finished his name, so let me finish his name here to the classic. Danger.
Tony Danza Zone
What is
X.
his name? Danger Zone
X.
X.
What happened to the awakening? Did he fall asleep?
Yeah, once he finally woke up.
Yeah, so what are you gonna use this text or are you gonna do a different one?
Yeah, so right now I'm gonna use this text as a placeholder.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm gonna definitely use a slab kind of type
Something
face.
bold, some easy to read.
Yeah, as the viewers are seeing around, you know, us, we got some bold type out
Yeah,
there.
we do.
You know,
Want to be visible.
definitely. So here, let's see. I'm gonna grab another shape here, and I should do this on Illustrator. There we go. We're gonna have another shape here. I'm gonna do this classic little outline kind of thing they got going on. Yeah, that looks really cool. And then for the infill color, I think I'm gonna go with right now blue, and I'm gonna add a stroke on it, so like a blue border.
Oh, okay, cool.
If that's one of these.
Oh, should we just go to Illustrator?
There we go.
Nice.
All right.
Woo.
So I'm gonna lower this down a little bit more right here, and let's actually change this to. Let's make it a white border, kind of mimicking
Yeah.
the others.
And I think white's gonna be good. Gonna be easily visible.
Definitely. Now I have noticed that a lot of these scenes have really cool backgrounds.
They do. It's
Now-
almost like kind of where the sport is taking place.
It is. So actually, he has his own sport being taken place.
The sport of painting.
The sport of painting. Yes, this is his hometown.
Oh!
So we really want to capture
Oh, he's
him
from
there.
Italy.
Yeah, definitely. So what we're gonna do here is give a little crop on this.
Nice,
Perfect.
dude. That looks
When-
great.
when
But we're
we-
dangerous. Oh,
He's
there,
back.
there he is.
He is
there
back.
There he is. Sorry,
And
Sorry
we're
I just got a
gonna.
little scared
I was worried too that he left the game.
that he DC'd.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all the fonts we have. Here we go. Let's check out some of these really cool typefaces. Let's see. That one's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that one is pretty cool.
You know, it's definitely bold,
It is.
like Danger Zone. We got
Danger Zone.
another one.
Wow. That makes you think it's like futuristic. Is this a future team?
No, he's like 1980s, like 1920s.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you're right. Oops.
1920s.
Let's
The Depression. Oh, that's right. He started the Depression.
Yeah, he started it
Yeah.
all.
Mm-hmm.
So let's. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
You know, Danger Zone back in the 70s was a really hip guy.
He was. He was like, hey, man.
Yeah.
I might have started the Great Depression, but I didn't mean it, man.
Exactly. So what I'm gonna do, I duplicated the font, and now I have one that's black for the underline.
Nice,
And
dude.
so kind of mimicking,
Yeah.
you know, what's going on here.
Definitely.
Like that. So let's see, we got Danger Zone X, and then let's have something on the bottom too.
Yeah, maybe like what is he doing in this picture, right? Is he setting the jump rope
Oh,
record?
you're right. You're
is
right.
He, is he doing a sick trick?
That's right. I describing the picture,
Mm-hmm.
his classic.
Maybe we should change the.
I agree. Let's change the
Yeah,
font here.
let's do something that's a little bit less of a display font.
So I'm gonna go with the classic Calibri.
Calibri?
Calibri.
Calibri? I don't know, dude. You guys are good in mine. Jump.
Jumping until dawn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give it up for that.
Wow. So
That's
I
inspirational.
I think that's it. I'm gonna add the last little YAI touch. I'm gonna go right here, make sure it's a official YAI card. I'm gonna make the font just a little more larger here, and let's go something a little more groovy. It's like such. And I'm gonna go with a deep blue. Kinda
Nice.
offset like
I
that.
think the blue is going to be hard to see.
And we're gonna have a little blend in. It's like a little hidden. It's a
It's
tribute.
an Easter egg.
It's a tribute, right?
Yeah.
And just like that, we got our first card. So
Wow.
now,
That
Miss
is
Nicole,
neato.
I'm gonna
Do I have
have.
mouse autonomy?
Yeah, you got mouse autonomy.
Do I have the mouse? Mouse to military
Yes.
zone?
Now we
All right.
got another card lined up for you next.
Whoa!
And then if you wanted to leave that too.
Yeah. All right, so we have the famous future questers of America, and so we are going to be pulling from that team. It has that is moist. That is moist. You feel it?
No.
Ah, man. We just had to throw in a towel over there for Mr. Steven. All right, so I'm trying to think of
It's warm.
So I want to pull
Yes.
from one of our greatest members on the Questers, right?
Yeah.
And I think that man is Jason Bourne.
Yes.
Whenever I think of pure, raw, unfiltered athleticism, I think of this guy.
That guy is what sports is all about.
He really is, you know. And I'm glad that you said it because I didn't want to have to. So now I'm gonna I just put a little something in there. Don't want to spoil, but yeah, it's gonna be great. So here, wow, look.
Wow, his
that
form.
head is on display. So just like Mr. Steven, I'm gonna go ahead and start off by adding in a background here. And I think instead I want to go for a color block.
Oh, very neat.
Yeah, just that way there's a little bit of variety there. And what color are the Questers?
The Questers, you know, they are a multicolored team. I think whatever color would work
That
best.
orange looks just tough on the eyes.
Maybe a purple,
Yeah,
perhaps,
yeah.
or something.
Because, you know, Jason, he's a little bit different, you know?
Yeah, he built different.
He built truly, well and truthfully, different. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in another little friend here. This fill is going to be, let's go ahead and make it some kind of a blue. Oh, that's gradient. Nice.
Now, I've heard Jason Bourne was one of the best lacrosse players.
So he was a pretty famous lacrosse player, yes, but you know, the historians, the future historians, they always say that, you know, his real calling was basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He was just on the court. He dribbled and he dribbled.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're just really just like a stand-up guy. The kids will, because this happens in the future, they will just really applaud him. What is that? Okay, great. And you know, they gotta give it up for old Jason here.
Definitely.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. And if I hold down Shift on my keyboard, that's gonna allow me to drag it, and it's gonna keep the same aspect ratio.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah, right?
You know, the quick keys, when you're doing quick keys, when you're making art, it allows you to kind of just do things a lot more efficiently.
It really does. That is a great point there, Mr. Steven. So now
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna hold down Alt and zoom out. And that is going to let me bring in our real image here. So Jason was actually spotted at this game.
Whoa.
Yeah,
He was there?
Yeah, this was a great game. It was the Spurs versus the Rockets. This was so Jason had, because you know he's able to go around back in time, forward in time, and here actually it's so funny because his arm is visible in this shot by going like.
Yeah, this is good.
This is gonna be real good. All right, so if we take this. Wait, no, let me turn the feather off because otherwise it's gonna look horrible. Okay, what happened? Why is it feather? Don't feather, man. So I'm just gonna press Control D to deselect it, so I can go back in, and I don't want a feather on that. Mr. Steven, what is feathering whenever we're thinking about?
Yeah, so when we're feathering an image, we are kind of making the edges a lot more softer, almost like a feather. So if you were to cut an image out, it would just be, you would see a hard lined edge. But if you use a feather, you can kind of blur where the edges are. It helps when you know when you're making a photo collage. It's a really nice tool.
That is
Wow,
right
when
there.
he was trying to block the world record shot.
the world record shot, the Guinness Book of World Record shot.
And he was there.
And
That's
he was
incredible.
There. Yeah, it was honestly like, because you know, this scene for basketball really just it was heartwarming, it was gut wrenching. It was
I cried.
It was incredible.
You know,
It
maybe
was a great season finale for basketball.
definitely.
All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick little layer mask there. What's the shortcut?
Oh, I
Should
just
create
made.
a clipping mask? Oh,
Yeah, I just did a clipping mask.
create a clipping mask. Never mind.
I just did a regular M. And then I highlighted what I wanted to clip on the screen. Yeah, my select tool. And then I just did a clipping. Oh.
Nice, cool. All right, and then thank you, Mr. Steven.
Mhm.
That's a great little tidbit there. And I'm gonna go ahead and here, and I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. So the cool thing about clipping masks is that they work in black and white. So whatever is drawn in white is going to be visible, and whatever is drawn in black is not going to be visible.
Oh, that is really, really cool.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and go here, and I'm holding down Shift to make a straight line. So that way I can just erase some of this, and then we will be all good to go.
Wow, just like that.
Wow, look at that. And then now that I know what my image looks like here, because again, I had to trawl through the archives to find this.
It's a rare card.
It really is. I'm gonna go ahead and shrink this down. And boom, look at that. He's literally
Wow.
jumping out of the card. Wow.
World record.
So this is just, quite frankly, it's inspiring. It gives everyone, the people, what they want, truly. And I'm going to go ahead and here, and I'm going to add in a rounded rectangle. And I'm just going to keep this one as a nice black. So now we have just some old, kind of like vintage color
Oh,
blocking, right?
That's a cool design.
And then
yeah.
and now let's add in our text. So we have Jason Board. And he is here. So we have J. Oh. I'm going to press Control A, and that's going to let me select all of my text. And I want to change it to white. So that way it's easily visible. And Son Board. Again, just going to go and select it. And now I can choose from several different fonts. And I want one that is going to be big, bold, just like Mr. Steven did.
That's a pretty
See,
cool
this
one.
is his handwriting, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
his signature.
So, boom, look at that.
Incredible.
He is just the coolest guy that has ever adjacent. So, he
Nice.
puts it out a little bit of a slant. 'cause
What a
again,
rebel.
Just a really cool dude. And then here he is. Here he is, the game-winning lacrosse. I mean,
World
rugby
record.
World record, right here. Cool. Just wanted to make sure that lined up right. All right, and now let's grab our text box yet again. Gonna double-click, and now we are gonna say this is
Ipsum.
Jason.
World record.
Blocks the game winner!
Wow.
Exclamation point. Wow, look at that.
Now I can't see all
is-
the font, which is weird.
You can't,
Oh, now I can.
yeah.
Incredible.
Isn't it just amazing what technology can do? And I'm going to do that same trick that you did, Mr. Steven, except I'm going to use it on this one right here. And then I want to make this, instead of white, it is going to be black.
Oh, that's cool. That is sick, as the kids say.
Boom. Now look
Wow.
at that. And one last thing, because you mentioned
Yes.
it, and we can see here on several of our examples, is that they do have that signature.
Oh, the classic
Big
signature.
Sun,
You're
classic
right.
signature. So we all know how Jason types. So let me just go ahead and. How do you spell it? Board?
B-O-A-R-D or
B-O-A-R-D?
B-O-R-E-D.
Board.
Oh, it's an actual board.
Board? Yeah, like that. Okay.
Boarded? Is that what you had?
I did not. Yeah! All right, so now we need to grab Jason's handwriting. And I'm gonna put this in white so it's super easily visible. So I scroll through here because I know his handwriting looks
Yeah, his handwriting is definitely
it's
saved as a font.
It's so easy to understand and see. And there it is.
Oh, yep.
There it is.
That autograph, that
Or-
signature.
Or I have a quick question. Or was his autograph? 'Cause I can't exactly remember. Was his autograph a little bit more? This one. Peanuts.
Did you click them while they show up?
Yeah, that's his signature. Got peanut.
Oh, cool. They do show up.
And then he spelled his name with avocados.
Yep.
And then
It was mostly a lot of vegan products.
it was, and then also the hang ten.
Mhm.
Well, croissants have butter in them, and then he swims, and then there's that.
The moon.
And
They
then
pray to
there's
the
that.
moon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is his signature here. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that right over there.
Excellent.
So that way we know this is a real original Jason Bourne card.
That is so cool. Now, can we get a side-by-side tribute to both of these excellent cards?
I think we can.
Wow.
Look at that.
These. These
Look
are
at these.
spectacular.
Wow.
These may be worth more than
Than anything.
anything. Period. That's great. Now, I do understand. Wait, I think I'm getting a message. Hello?
Oh,
Oh, okay, we are back. So, I believe Mr. Cornian is trying to send us another transmission.
is he now?
Yes. I hope that he worked on maybe some stuff for us this time and not the baddie bots. But we
But-
will have to see.
Yeah.
So we are going to cut to Mr. Cornian's tribute, his card designs.
Tribute. Yep.
And we're going to see some really cool things be made, and then we're going to show off some of the other things he made.
Oh, okay, great,
yeah, 'cause
great.
it's not all in the video.
Yeah.
So let's take it to you.
Hey, it's me, Mr. Cornian. I got trapped by the baddie bots. Yet again. They've got me here making all of their merchandise and everything for the competition. I don't want to. But it's like, I don't have any. Wait. What if I make the merchandise and don't hide any clues as to my whereabouts for my friends to not save me? Yeah. It's time to get started on this merchandise. Alright. I'm going to start with this picture that they gave me to start with. Oh, right. Let's see. Going to first use my object selection tool and start taking out and separating some of the baddie bots here. Alright, then I'm going to use the quick selection tool. Gonna grab more parts here. Make sure I get the whole body. All their wires. Oh, and can't forget the laser right here. The little laser beam. Alright, I think I've got all of them. Then I'm going to go to this rectangle with a circle in the middle. single that out. And just grab this with the mover tool, and I'll bring it over to this artboard, which is 11 by 17. So this is going to be like a poster for the Batty Bots. All right, Control T, T for transform. That way I can make things a little bigger. And you know what? I'll worry about that later. For right now, I'm just going to continue to grab the rest of these Batty Bots here. Look at him work. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Yes, I agree. Chabella. We will have the best merchandise. We are the Batty Bots. Hee ha 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 hee ha 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 ha. Alright, so now I'm going to click on these and start to change the sizes. Which again, I'm using Control T for transform. That way I'm able to transform the size of the Batty Bots. Alright. Alright, so now I think what I'm going to do here is get my rectangle tool. Get like a rectangle right there. Solid edge. Well, what's called the stroke, which is the edge of the rectangle. I just want to make it a solid, make it about 2 points there. Yeah. Make the stroke of the edge maybe like a, yeah, let me get a black. Alright, and I'm going to hold down Alt on my keyboard and just duplicate. And duplicate again. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now, I think I'm going to do something to the background here. So I'm going to put a gradient back there. Oh, nice. Now they're looking real dark. Let me change the size of this one here. Alright. Now, let's get the BattyBot's title in here. Let's find a good typeface for that. I'm going to bring it over some so that I can see it more clearly. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Kind of like that typeface up here. Or actually this one. So matches those shoes. All right. Now I'm going to do a little filter. Or actually, no. So what I'm going to do now is actually, I'm going to get rid of some of these extra text layers I made by deleting those. Just dragging them over to this trash can here. Now for this layer, I want to put a drop shadow. Oh, came to the other screen there. Nice. See how that's making a drop shadow? It kind of gives it a little bit of depth. Go ahead and try and get rid of that. Think so we're going to hide these coordinates in here. We're going to transform, turn it sideways here. Where should we put it? Put it right in here. Select all, make it a little smaller. There. The BattyBots will never see it. There we go. So there's our poster for the BattyBots. Put in everything that they wanted me to put in. even have my hidden coordinates right there for my friends to see, so they can save me.
Wow!
That was crazy footage.
That was crazy.
Crazy.
I cannot believe Mr. Cornian
Cornian.
designed a whole poster for the Batty Bots.
It honestly, it makes me sick to my stomach that he would double cross us like that.
And not only did he design a poster for the Batty Bots, he also designed some trading cards for them. And we can take a look at those right here. So here's one of the Batty Bot designs he had. There's another.
Wow.
The Batty
Wow,
Bots really
he
got
did
him.
a lot.
You know, I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome or
Or
what. And then we
That's-
have another.
Wow. These are interesting trading cards.
Definitely very interesting trading cards.
cards.
Not playing cards.
No, they're not. They're not
No,
playing cards.
these are definitely
trading.
sport trading
Trading
cards.
cards.
You can tell by
It's not the card game.
the symbols.
You can tell by that. Because in the future, but it's an alternate future from the one Jason's from.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Wow, Mr.
Wow.
Cornian,
Mr. Cornian.
I cannot believe you are on the other team.
I knew it.
We will get you back, though.
We will.
We have to get you back.
We have to.
And let's switch cut. Let's You are on the. Here
Whoa.
we are. Now this has been a very crazy.
Are we
week.
gonna? Do we have that other one that we need to show?
What other one? The one that showed on screen when he finished it.
I think this one.
Wow!
Oh,
That was
that
really
was crazy.
cool. That was a new experimental shot we tried out for the first time ever. Why don't you talk to the viewers about what that shot was?
Hey viewers, remember me? It's Miss Nicole. So I wanted to take this chance to talk to you guys directly and let you all know that what we had done there was truly cinema in its finest form. Those of us here at YI, we have creative minds that have never been seen before. The likes have never been seen before. So we strapped on a GoPro onto a football and we enlisted the help of some people and they helped us throw it. And really, I think that we have changed the game of cinema, of film. Truthfully, our shots have never before been even conjured by human mind or human consciousness. What we really wanted to do is really want to evoke the feeling of being thrown like a football. And that's what we tried to accomplish there. So again, this is an incredibly extraordinary shot.
Yeah, and on that. Wow,
Wow.
incredible. So we still have a couple more minutes left here today.
That we do.
Wow.
Wow.
So what we're gonna do in these last couple minutes is we're gonna gather all of our trading cards that we have made and put them into one document. So that way we kind of see a full collection of
okay.
the cards that are being released for the sports week.
Squeak. Can I have some mouse autonomy here real quick?
Sure.
So I have an idea for
What you got?
see. So maybe we could grab something like this.
Oh,
Because that's what you
yes.
used to do back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this idea. So let's grab one of
You know, real sports.
this one or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into the Photoshop. For our viewers at home, we're jumping into Photoshop.
That we are.
So give us 1 second as
Photoshop.
we
So we go ahead and just get that all loaded up for you guys.
as
Hey, and shout out to all of our viewers.
jump into Photoshop.
Whoa, we're in Photoshop. That right? That was a pretty cool clip. A big shout out to everyone who helped us out there with that. Jawan and Derek, you guys were awesome.
Yes, thank you
Huge
everyone
helps.
for helping out with
Yeah.
our live stream. Now what we're gonna take this here and increase this by 8, make that 300. You know,
Nice.
this is how it works.
Yep. So what are you adjusting here?
So right now I'm just making the image a little larger, so that way
Okay, cool.
when we import our images, they're not larger than
That makes a
than
ton
the
of
canvas.
sense. Yeah.
So here I'm gonna grab some of these delightful images we have. And the first card today here, Danger Zone X. Now I'm gonna put this one in the sleeve to protect it.
Oh, okay.
Zip. And now it's protected. It's it can be traded. It's memorialized in it. There we go.
Nice.
Nice and protected.
Very
Look
cool.
at that. Look at that. Cool. Didn't even zoom in. There we go. Very, very cool.
That is really
Should we grab the
neat.
next card?
Yep, we should. We should.
Let's grab the next card here.
There's some strange stuff on that downloads there.
Jace.
The Jason board card with it's a special variant, the Get 'em J.
The Get 'em J. That's
variant.
a rare one. That's
Yeah,
a secret
it is.
pull,
It
actually.
is.
Unfortunately, we don't have the full collection of the Questers.
We don't.
I hope that comes out in Series 2.
I think that'll be big one.
Definitely. And now we have the Baddie Bots cards. Again, to reiterate, these are trading cards.
They're trading cards. They're not playing cards.
Not playing cards.
They're trading cards.
These are
So you can trade them. You know, it has your favorite or
Collect
your least
them.
favorite, maybe your most enemy,
Mhm.
your greatest enemy. It has them on the cards. That way you can enjoy. You collect them.
You collect them, you trade them with your friends.
Yeah,
Trade them
yeah.
for some soup. You know.
Mhm.
So I'm going to put these right here in the sleeves, protect them. And now they're protected. And we got, I
Nice.
think, one more here.
That we do.
We actually have the full collection.
No, we're missing.
Oh, the first Series 1 of the
Yeah.
collection. Because they
We're
come out.
missing the pink one.
Oh, the
big
pink one. I heard that one was discontinued.
Oh, really?
Because
You don't
they,
even you don't need to say why. I think I
Mhm.
know. I think I know
Yeah.
exactly why it's discontinued.
yes. So there it is. Look at that. All
Wow.
of our cards protected.
Wow! Look at that.
Ready to be traded. That's so cool. That is just too cool. Wow.
Wow. So the cards doesn't seem like locking does anything for whatever reason.
Yeah, why would I even have a lock on?
No,
It
it
doesn't
didn't do anything.
Not only that, we got the inverted
Oh,
Danger Zone X.
whoa.
A little rare one. Oh, I just sold it.
Oh, how many V-Bucks did you make from
I
that?
sold it for 10 V-Bucks,
How many
but
volleys did you make?
I'm checking right now on my phone. It's actually worth 100 V-Bucks now.
Man, jeez, you got scammed out of some vollers.
I should have held on to it.
You should have.
Oh, man.
Diamond hands. But you had paper hands.
I have Get 'em J hands.
Yeah. I wish you had paper on your hands. But you don't!
I don't.
Wow. And that is just about all the time that we have for today.
Yes, it unfortunately... Yes, and that is all the time.
that we have. It is. I think that there was one last clip that we had to show you guys, but I don't know if we can find it.
Yeah.
So if we can't, then I guess we can just talk about the weather outside.
Then yeah,
right?
actually, I wanted to bring up a very important.
And
And that's why I can't go to the mall anymore.
Classic Mr. T.
You know.
Stevens story. All right, guys. Well, again, I mean, for the third time running, this is all the time that we have. We're all out of time. And once again, as always, I'm Miss Nicole.
Mr. Steven.
And guys, thank you so much for watching it.
Still